welcome back to my channel. It's Amira. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and most importantly, don't forget to what? Don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Hey babes, today we are going to talk about something on the more serious side. We are going to be discussing my opinion on abusive relationships. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Abusive relationships, they are very serious and they are not to be taken lightly. Sad because some people are literally like they're trapped and they can't get out and there's no way for them to get out. And in today's society, people feel like, oh, she's so stupid. Why would she stay with him if he's putting his hands on her and doing all of this stuff to her? But it's not as easy as people think it is to just get up and leave, because that's not what this shows like Law and Order and Chicago PD and Criminal Minds, they make light of those situations. And it's very important because people don't really realize how serious abusive relationships are, because people die. No matter if it's a woman or if it's a man, because it can go both ways, literally. That's another thing people fail to realize, is that men can also be abused by a woman. Men can also be raped by women. So it's like, it's a stereotype, and it's so stupid, because whatever can happen to a woman can also happen to a man by a woman. So I don't know why people fail to realize that. And women and men die in abusive relationships. It's more women, but men too. It happens to men as well. And it's just messed up. They try to get help. And when they try to get help, it backfires, and then they end up getting beat worse. And abusive relationships always don't have to be a woman getting beat or a man getting beat and beaten and stuff like that. It can be emotionally abused, verbally abusive. Talk to people the way you would like to be spoken to. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't treat someone as if they're less than you. That's not how the world works. You want respect, you give respect. That's just how the ball rolls. That's how life works. You want respect, you give respect, and you treat people the way you want to be treated. That's something everybody was taught in their childhood. So for you to be treating someone how you're treating them, and like, it's just stupid. Then little things also play a part, like, oh, you're not wearing that. Oh, you have to ask me before you want to go out. Or what's another one? Don't speak to me unless you're spoken to, or some nonsense like that. First of all, I'm gonna use me as an example. When I was in a relationship, I'm not telling you, I'm not asking you where I can go. I'm not asking you what I can wear, because guess what? I'm grown. You didn't pay for none of my clothes. I can wear what I please, and I can go where I please. It's brought to light nowadays, but I don't think it's not brought to light enough. It's just sad, because you see all of this stuff on social media, and you see it on YouTube, and you see it on the news, and you see it everywhere. You see it everywhere. And these women and these men that are getting physically, emotionally, verbally abused, they are getting killed. They are committing suicide. They are taking their own lives. And when was this normalized? When was being abusive normalized? Because this is too much. It really is. Because I always said, if I was ever in a relationship and a man ever put his hands on me, I'm gonna leave. But it's not that easy. We can all say we're gonna leave. Oh, he's not gonna put his hands on me. Oh, da da da. Oh, I'm gonna hit him back, this, that, and the third. You hit him back, you're gonna get beat back. That's just how some of these men work, because they feel like they're the alpha, and they feel like we have to bow down or submit to them. And that's not how things work. I don't know what goes through some of these men's minds, but child, please. They feel like they need to have all the power all the time, no matter what's going on. No matter because in some abusive relationships, These women can't see their families. They can't go out with their friends. They can't do much of anything because they can't leave the house unless they're going food shopping, and barely even that. These men be having these women on lock, and I don't, because everything be fine and dandy in the beginning. Some people don't even see red flags until it's too late. I remember for my creative writing class, I wrote a story about this lady being in abusive relationship with a man. They were both college professors. This is the story I wrote. They lived in Florida. They lived together, and she hated him because every day I think he was a drunk, but she couldn't go anywhere. She couldn't talk to her family. Her family had no idea what she was going through. And he beat her almost every day just because. And when he wasn't beating her, she was trying to stay far, far away from him, even when they were in the house, because they had a house. So she was outside on the patio or in the bedroom while he was in the living room. She just tried to keep her space. And he would always just try to be nice and be like, oh, babe, da da da. And she like, no, do you not remember all the BS you did to me? No, you're not about to play all goody two-shoes. And then when she wouldn't pay him any mind, he would get angry and beat her because she wasn't paying him any mind. Because do you not remember all the things you did? I wrote, he would beat her to a pulp. He would beat her until she passed out. He would beat her until there was blood everywhere. And why? For what? Like, literally for what? What's the purpose of you doing what you're doing? Like, I really don't understand men and women, because women do it too. If you don't want to be treated that way, why would you treat him that way? Or if you don't want to be treated that way, why would you treat her that way? Because it goes both ways. It's not just a women thing. Men can be raped, men can be abused, anything that happens to a woman can happen to a man as well. I don't know why people fail to realize that. Because men are out here getting raped by women, because it's some sick women in this world, just like it's some sick men in this world too. So I don't understand. And we need to bring more awareness to this, because something has to give. I don't know, not even just abusive relationships, but people just being abused in general, like children. What do you get out of abusing a child? A helpless, innocent child. That child didn't do anything to you. Like, if we're being completely and utterly honest, did that baby do anything to you? No. You just want to feel like the alpha, and you want to feel like the man, or because women be abusing these kids too, or you want to feel like that, I'm not understanding. Kids should be off limits. Really, any abuse should be off limits. Like, what? When did this become normalized? When did this start happening? Why is it still going on? And I have so many questions, and I need answers. We need answers. Everybody needs answers, because it's not making sense. Like, something has to give. The change starts with us. You have to pay attention to the red flags in the beginning. If he's being demanding when you guys are first going on a date or whatever. A red flag can literally be anything. If it makes you think twice, it's a red flag. If it makes you go like, I don't like that, it's a red flag. And you need to dead it. You need to just dead it right then and there. Like, I don't want to talk to him anymore, block his number, delete his number, block him on any social medias you had him on, and just go about your business. Do not share where you live in the very beginning. If you're dating someone and you see red flags, never take them to your house. Like, you just have to take the necessary precautions, and paying attention is key. If you or anybody you know is in an abusive relationship, seek help. I seen this movie, and this girl, I seen like a clip of it. It was on TikTok. This girl was in an abusive relationship. Her boyfriend was abusing her real bad, and she pretended like she was ordering a pizza. And the lady on the other end got it immediately, and she was going on and on, helping her, sent the police, and outside they like did this parachute thing, and he caught on, so he wasn't stupid. but he caught on too late because she ran and she jumped out the balcony, over the balcony, and landed on the thing. So she ended up getting out and they ended up arresting. So if you or anybody you know are in an abusive relationship, seek help. Tell somebody. Tell your friend, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody. Because if not, it's going to go on and it's going to get worse and worse. If you are in an abusive relationship or you are in a situation where you are not comfortable and someone is doing something to you that is not right, you need to speak up and you need to tell somebody. Go to the police station yourself. If you're by yourself, if he goes to work, and run as fast as you can to the police station, tell somebody, and they'll go wait at your house and lock him up or go find him or something. Don't be afraid to speak up. It's easy for me to say don't be afraid to speak up, but just speak up if you can. If you can't, tell somebody you know, call somebody, text somebody, DM somebody, tell the neighbors, something. Like, signal somebody, try something, because what you're going through is not right and you need to get out of it as soon as possible. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell button that's right next to the subscribe button. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click the bell button. But I will see you guys in the next video.